y'all can hear me better. I do got my small mic, but okay, so I have to get my mic. Oh, okay. Hopefully y'all don't hear my son. Sometimes when he gets excited, he gets very loud. It's a part of his autism. He's amazing, but he tends to get very excited. So if he gets a little loud, I'll have to pause it just to, tell him to quiet down a little bit or whatever. Okay. But hey, y'all, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Chandra on Self Motivation Talk on this beautiful, beautiful Monday. It's Martin Luther King Day, y'all. Okay. So I have a dream, and I'm not even trying to be funny, y'all. I have a dream that all of us chosen ones, we're going to make it to our destiny, okay? We're going to make it to the promised land. Y'all got this. Keep going, okay? Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop the beat. Don't stop. Don't stop the beat. Ding, 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 ding. Don't stop the beat. But for real, y'all, it's your girl Chandra on Self Motivation Talk. Get your drink, get your food, get what y'all need, whatnot. Let me get myself situated, okay? And let's make it. So y'all, I want to get straight into it. I wanted to try something new. You see, I got the little pink eyebrows. I just shot them together. Don't knock me. Don't talk shit. Don't do none of that shit, okay? I did what I could do, okay? I tell people, don't knock shit till you try it. Try something that you like to do that's, quirky, different, whatever you want to call it. Just be yourself. Do what you want to do. A lot of people be like, I couldn't do nothing like that. That's you. Y'all, let me tell y'all. I went to the store a long time ago. This was a long time ago. I went to the store and I had my hair in like a gray braids. I think it was gray and white braids I had. So the gray and white braids I had, I went to the store and it was this older lady in a wheelchair, you might as well say. One of them walkers. I think it was a walker. Yeah, it was a walker. But it's one of them walkers that you could sit down on and whatnot. But she in the store, sitting down on a walker on the sideline, like how the dudes be sitting in the store doing nothing. I was shocked because I'm like, an older lady? You in the store like the dude sitting around like you selling? What's up? What you doing? But that's neither here nor there. I didn't give a damn. Do what you do. I ain't got no damn my business. Don't make me no never mind. I'm handling my business, making my transaction to get the hell out the store, okay? So while I'm doing that, one of the dudes, he like, oh, you said you like her hair? That's when the lady said, no, the hell I didn't. Don't you say that damn lie out loud. That's when I said out loud, and I didn't even look at her. I kept my head straight, making my transaction with the clerk. And I said, that's what makes us totally great. And I'm looking at the store clerk talking to him, but I'm out loud. I said, that's what makes us totally great. I said, being that it's on my head, I like it. That's why it's on my head. And it ain't on your goddamn head, okay? She looked as stupid to the point where she said, ooh, like as if she's saying that to the dude. Dude didn't come out his mouth sideways. You did. So I wasn't talking to dude. I was talking to your ass. That's like I'm looking at her like, wait, you looking at the dude like, ooh, like she talking about you? No, bitch, it was you I was talking about. It was you I were talking about, and you knew I was talking about you. You just didn't want to look stupid, okay? See, people got to understand. I don't care how old you are. I don't care who you think you are. I'm gonna give it to you how you give it to me. The same way how you think you're gonna give it to me, I'm gonna give it to you tenfold, baby. You thought that you said something slick mouth out the side of your dick beaters, and I said what I said, and I might get flagged for that. It is what it is. It is what it is. I don't care. Don't play yourself. Don't play yourself. And I had to tell her that in a nutshell. I didn't even have to turn around and curse her out and shit. I didn't even have to do none of that. I said it just as simple, and I smiled with it. I smiled with it, y'all. I said that's what makes us great. Being that it's on my head and I like it, that's why it's on my head and it ain't on your head. You do what makes you happy, baby. Do what suits you, what fits you. Being that it's not on your head and you saying you don't like it, there you go. You answered your own fucking questions or whatever the hell it may be, or your own perceptions or whatever the fuck it is. But you answered that shit. You just said, hell no, I ain't say that shit. Exactly. It ain't for you. You old piece of bag ass bitch. And I said what I said. I don't care. I really don't. You old bag, okay? You old hag. Like, stop playing. And I'm not even that kind of person, but it's like, don't play yourself, baby. It's all on how you talk, how you, deliver your message. You could say, yeah, I don't like that. Like, nah. But for you to say, don't you say that damn, like, hell nah, like, bitch, who do? And I'm looking behind me like, child, like, yeah, even though you older than me, child, because I'm gonna treat you as such. You ain't no elder. You ain't no coherent elder when you got a brain. You slow. You're dense. You're still small-minded. Just because your age is up there and you up in age don't mean that your brain is up in age. You're still small-minded, okay? If you're 63, you're more like 6 or 3, okay? Stop playing with me. I looked at her and I sized her up and down when I left out that store. When I left out that store, I sized her up and down. Child. And I saw her again after that incident. Lady looked at like she had something nice to say after that, y'all. She had something nice to say after that. Every time, ever since that day, every time she saw me, she would say, you look nice. You look nice. And I look at her and I say, I appreciate it. Thank you, mama. Thank you, mama. I appreciate it. It don't take much to say something kind to somebody. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, keep your shit closed, okay? Keep them D beaters, like I said before, keep them closed, okay? Keep them duck lips closed, baby. Like how my shit look like duck lips. Keep them bangers closed, baby. Okay? I just had to get that off my chest. Stop playing. Tell people, stop playing with me. Just because you don't like something, you troll, you fool, you Decepticon, that's why it ain't on you. That's why you ain't doing it. Because you don't like it. You get it? And you're perfectly right for that. You're perfectly okay with that. Because it's you that you can choose to not do what you want to not do. Okay? But me, on the contrary, I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do. You get it? So if somebody say, well, I don't like that. There you go. You answered everything. You see what you just said? I don't like that. You didn't hear me say that. The person that's wearing it, the person that's doing it, you didn't hear me say that. You said that shit. I don't like it. Of course you don't like it, motherfucker, because it ain't on you. You ain't doing it. So yeah, of course. But I am, which makes me do what I want to do and makes me great and different than anybody else. I don't have to like what you don't like. Because I'm not your ass. That's the problem with people. They thinking that you're them. You're supposed to have the like mind like me. You're supposed to walk like me. You're supposed to talk like me. You're supposed to eat what I eat. You're supposed to like what I like. You're supposed to go places that I like to go. No. Who the freak said that I'm supposed to be you? Who said I'm supposed to walk and talk like you, man? Y'all need to tell these people that, man. Get out my face. Start smiling and laughing at these people. Get out my face, chump. Get out my face, chump. I'm going to be me unapologetically, man. I love that shit. I need for y'all to open up and say that to people. I love this shit. In your August Alsina voice. I love this shit. Start singing it to people. I don't give a damn how you do it. I love it. I love how people come to me and want me to be like them. You get it? Listen to the key words I said, the key phrase. People want y'all to be like them. How stupid, how messed up does that sound and look? How? That sounds crazy to me. That sounds crazy to me. Because in all actuality, man, I love being different, man. I love finding new different things about myself. I love embracing and basking in the fruits of me. I don't understand how people don't like that shit. How you can't love yourself. How you don't like yourself. It's so much that you have inside of you. It's so much that you bring to it's so much that you are. And I was going to say it's so much that you bring to the table, buddy. Sis, you are the table once again. So it's so much that is on the table. Not so much that you bring, it's so much that's on the table because you are the table. So it's so much that's on that table, man. It's so much on your table, baby. Okay? Y'all got to understand, and I'm understanding finally. I love y'all. I woke up this morning, I kid y'all not. Oh, and before I keep going, oh my God, I'm so sorry, y'all. Before I keep going, shout out to my day ones, man. I could not, like, that shit just hit me right in the back of the head, like, boom, bitch, no, you did not give your people the recognition, okay, that they deserve. Shout out to my day ones, okay? Shout out to my new subscribers. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank you so much for being here. I just be chatting without actually giving love, love, love. Okay? Take that. I'm playing. Y'all did not hear that part, but for real. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here, man. Thank y'all for tuning in and subscribing and liking and all the stuff that y'all do or whatever, whatnot. Thank y'all, man. Y'all know who y'all are. And we talking about the ones that really do support. So y'all know who y'all are. The ones that don't, y'all know I ain't talking about you. Okay. But I just had to get that out there. I already told y'all to get y'all drinks and shit. Let me take me a sip. Oh, that thing good. I showed y'all the energy drink is a watermelon one. And I tried to show y'all the bottom portion of it where it says it energizes you. It gives you energy, metabolism boost, and all that different stuff. So if y'all ever wanted to check those different flavors out, they are at your local Wegmans. I don't know if they're anywhere else, but for me, they are at my local Wegmans. So I go there and I grab them. Even though for a small can, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, $2 and something, but hey, it's worth it for me, okay? But yeah, I just had to get that out. I'm like, oh my God, I'm just yapping. And I didn't give out my shout outs. Like, hello. But yeah, it's back to the serious shit, y'all. Stop. Okay. I started not caring no more as far as what people think about me. That's what makes me so unique. You get it? That shit makes me so unique. Loving on me, knowing who I am, appreciating me. Appreciating the fact that, girl, you did that shit. Even when people tried to knock you down or tried to sell you short and make you believe and think that that wasn't what it is. They tried to dumb y'all down. They tried to dim your light. And it's like we at a point in time now, in a day and age, we're not dimming our light no more, man. Like I keep telling y'all, the same way this light shining on me like this, that's how that shit gonna be 2024 moving forward. For all of y'all too. 2024 moving forward, don't dim that light no more. Stop dimming that light, man. Stop looking at people and trying to sell yourself short a little bit or trying to, put your vibration a little lower to their level. Nah, man. If they ain't on the level, it is what it is. In my Matt DeMarco voice, man, I keep telling y'all, if they're not on the level, it is what it is. It is what it is. But we're gonna need for you to not sell yourself short, to not, make yourself timid around people, make yourself small around people because you don't want them to feel no kind of way. You want them to feel high and mighty too. You want them to feel good about themselves too. So what you do is you put yourself in a corner, so to speak. You put your head down, so to speak. You don't want them to, you don't want to look at them in the eyes because deep inside, that shit powerful. I don't want to look up in the room and really fix my posture and look up in the room like, yeah, I already know. I don't want to do that because that's going to intimidate people. That's going to make people, sort of squirm in their seats. And I want people to feel comfortable. So let me put myself in a position where I can make them feel comfortable. I used to do that all my life, y'all. Exactly how I just described it to y'all. I used to put my head down, sort of put my shoulders, put my hands like this, put my back down, you know what I'm saying? My posture ain't up, I'm like this now. Where hopefully can't nobody see me, can't nobody recognize me. So I'm putting my shit down like that. And y'all know what? It works. It works. People, they'll notice you and they'll gravitate toward you. Don't think they not. But it's going to make them feel a little bit more comfortable. In fact, you're going to make them feel big as hell, man. Y'all going to make them people feel big. When you shorten yourself down, you make them feel big, man, high and mighty. I'm telling y'all right now. You make them feel high and mighty. High and mighty, man. Because you got to think, when you walk up in that room or you go somewhere with your head up high and you assertive and you are sure of yourself, that's when other people, they're not assured of themselves. They're not assertive on themselves. Now they're questioning themselves. They looking at you like they seeing sort of the flaws within themselves. I can't make this shit up, y'all. Back when I used to be a home health aide and I was working at a specific client house, if they ever see these videos, they'll know who I'm talking about when I say this. When I was working at a lady house, right? She had a couple of people that lived there. One of them in particular was the niece. Now you know who I'm talking about if you watch my videos. The niece. She lived there as if it was her pillar. Now, mind you, she didn't live there at first. She had to move from her home for whatever circumstance. Now, mind you, I know the circumstance, but that ain't my business to put that out here. But she had to move from her place, and she moved in with her. I think who was it? Was it her auntie? I don't know if it was her aunt or her grandma. I don't know, but either way, she know who I'm talking about. This lady came up in that lady house, right? And I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm like, all right, I don't care. I'm just here to take care of this lady. Hell, this might be somebody I could talk to during the process of being here with her. Cool. Great. I kid y'all not. That lady came up in there, y'all, and she was so intimidated. She was so intimidated. Like, oh, she even said it. She couldn't take it no more. She said, child, if you don't sit your tail down, because I was always up, ripping and running as far as cleaning up, getting her whatever she needed. Like, I'm doing everything in the house, doing what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Barely sat down. So she saw this. And being that she was the kind of person that she would clean a little bit, but it wasn't the type of, you know what I'm saying? Like, when a person see that you're doing more than they do, they don't like that shit. It makes them feel like they're not doing enough. I hate to say that. But when you're lacking thereof and you're not doing barely nothing, oh, they love that shit because now they can talk about you. They got something to talk about. Now they could go to the next person and say, oh, this bitch don't do shit. She sit around on her phone. I got to clean up the house. Mind you, they do the bare minimum. Their cleaning look like a piece of shit. But girl, I do everything. But if you doing more than them and you cleaning up better than them, you getting down and dirty. You cleaning up. You doing an immaculate job. They look at you like, I don't like that shit. They making me see shit in myself that's like, I ain't doing good enough. And that's exactly what she said. She said it. She was like, child, you need to sit down. And I'm looking at her like, what you mean sit down? She said, girl, you got me feeling bad. I said, what you mean? She said, girl, the way you cleaning up, ripping and running like a chicken with your head cut off. She said, you got me feeling like I don't do enough. I never said it to that lady. I never said that to her. She said that. But it was me doing so much that it made her ego feel like, well, damn, I don't feel like I'm doing enough then. I can't talk about this girl. People really want something to talk about. I hate to say that to y'all. People be really wanting something to talk about. They want to talk about your ass. And they don't want to talk about your ass in a good light. They want to talk shit about you, about behind your back. They want to have something to gossip about. Because like I told y'all before, a lot of these people, they lack self-love. They lack self-affection. They lack self-healing. All of these things they lack. So what they do, I need to find somebody else that I can gossip about, that I can nitpick about, that I don't have to feel so shortened on. You get it? I feel short as hell in my life. Not me, but we talking about these people. I feel short as hell in my life. So with me feeling short in my life and lacking thereof in my life, I need to see who I can nitpick at, and I can call Susan, Sarah, John, whoever I can call to be able to talk about your ass. So I don't have to feel like I ain't shit. And I know I ain't shit. I just sit around drinking beer all day, 40s. I drink some 40s of Blue Bull all day. Now you know who I'm talking about, baby. You know who I'm talking about, baby. I drink 40s of Blue Bull all day long. I know I'm a piece of shit. Even when I had people in my corner trying to literally lift me up and help me and take me to different places to help me get on my feet, I still couldn't do it. You know who I'm talking about? Hell, I couldn't even do the easiest thing, which is get on disability. You got a person that's walking you to the water and ducking your head in to drink it, and you still couldn't do it. I'm ducking your head in to help you drink that water too. I ain't just bring you to the promised land. I took you and I pushed you in there. I tried to push your ass in there, okay? And you still failed. You still failed. You know how they say that, damn, man, they knew the assignment. You didn't. You didn't know the assignment. And I'm saying that to you personally. If you ever watch these videos, you failed the assignment. You failed. Extraordinarily. Your whole family did. I hate to say that. Not just you. Your whole family has failed. Okay? Y'all damn sure failed the hell out of me. I'm telling you straight up. But look at me now. 4 years with dealing with the trauma that I've dealt with in your home. And here I am. You couldn't break me. You tried. You tried, man. But don't I look different now? Don't I look a little different, y'all? Not my supporters, but we're talking about the person I'm talking about that might see these videos down the line, even when I'm dead and gone. I need for you to understand, y'all thought y'all broke me. I am much stronger than I've ever been in my existence on this thing called Earth. Now, it's time for y'all karma to arrive at your front door, if it already hasn't. I'm so excited, y'all. Not to say I'm excited and I'm happy about everybody karma coming. I'm excited that it's our time now. And that they finally do get to see what they've done to us. They finally do get to, how they say it, suffer the consequences. They get to suffer the consequences of the pain that they've inflicted on us. I'm happy about that. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Because see, when y'all was suffering, they were laughing at your struggle. While you still was praying for them. You still was wishing them the best. While they behind the scenes telling everybody how much of a piece of shit you were. Mind you, you wasn't nothing but of goodness and of greatness. You saved lives in that house, you might as well say. You was rescue ranger in that house, you might as well say. But it'll be these same people, now that you've walked away, it'll be these same people that act like you wasn't shit. And they'll try to nitpick all the flaws in the situation and won't bring up not one thing of goodness in the situation. You won't bring up none of the fact that I was there for your other family member before they died. In fact, holding their hands during the process of them passing away in front of me. I'm holding her hand while she took her last breath. And she had one teardrop that came on her eye when she took her last breath. As I held her hand, I felt her spirit leave out of her body. And the reason I can tell y'all this is because the spirit came through me when it left out her body. The spirit left out her body and came straight through me, y'all. I almost passed out. I jumped and ran in the bathroom. I ran out the room and fell on the floor in the bathroom. Couldn't hold my breath. I couldn't even catch my breath. It scared the daylight out of me. I ain't gonna lie. It scared the daylight. I would never forget that. I'd never forget that moment a day in my life ever. That was the first person that ever passed away in front of me, in my eyes, in my face. In my face. She took her last breath. I didn't even know what a death breath was, but I know now. They watched me melt into nothing. And they stared at me. They just stared there. They just sat there and stared at me, y'all. They stared at me with a blank face, as if they had no kind of affection or sympathy or anything for their loved one that just died in that next room. They looking at me like I loved her more than them, you would think. I loved that lady more than them, you would have thought. The way I was bawling and crying and couldn't keep my composure, I did love that lady. I took care of her the best way I could. And mind you, we're talking about a lady with dementia. A lady that couldn't even barely remember her family names, but she remembered mine. I would tell her, what's my name? And she would say it. Now, tell me that love don't override every and anything else, because for a person to have dementia and don't remember anything else or anybody else that was in their life profoundly, but you remember a girl that just was there for a year or so, taking care of you, that speaks volumes. Let me give y'all word, man. I know I be yapping. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'll just get passionate about what I talk about. That's just what it is, okay? Make your own sunshine. That's your word of the day on this beautiful Monday. On Martin Luther King Day. Make your own sunshine. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. Listen, when it's cold outside. Okay? Make your own sunshine. Y'all have no clue how back in the day, and I always say back in the day because if it's longer than a few months or a few years or whatever, back in the day for me, okay? Back in the day, y'all, I never would make my own sunshine because I never knew how to. How I'm going to make my own sunshine? You get it? I don't even know who I am. I'm looking for other people to fill that void. You get it? So if I don't know who I am as a human being, as a goddess, as a queen, if I don't know who I am, I'm going to go out and try to fill that void through people. So they could look at me and they could boast me up and make me feel as such. You get it? Now the sunshine is being made, but it ain't being made through me. It's being made through people, other people, which means they could snatch that sunshine right away from me. And now what? What I got? I'm back in the shadows. I'm back in the shadows of depression. I'm back in the shadows of anxiety. I'm back in the shadows of being in my own head, in my own mind. And that shit ain't never good. That shit wasn't never good back then, being in my own mind. It never was good. Because when I would be fixated into my own mind, I wasn't thinking positive. It was always a negative thought. Always. So I hated making my own sunshine because there was no sunshine there. It was always cloudy. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. No, it wasn't no sunshine there. It was always cloudy days. I did not know how to make my own sunshine. I didn't know how to make myself happy. I didn't know how to choose myself. I didn't know how to look at myself in the mirror and say, girl, people gonna hate you. People gonna love you. It is what it is, man. Accept the love, ignore the hate, baby. I had to tell myself that on a daily basis. Hell, this morning I just looked up at myself in the mirror. I kid y'all not. This morning I went in my room. Well, I was in my room already, whatnot. After I done brushed my teeth, washed my face, did everything I needed to do, fix myself up, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? The routine. Get your routine too. In the mornings, y'all, make yourself a routine in the morning. That shit gonna correspond with the rest of your day. Straight up. If you make yourself a routine in the morning, the rest of your day gonna go right. I'm telling you right now, I cannot make this shit up. I never used to make a routine in the morning. Now I make a routine in the morning. Mama, you ain't lie, okay? My mama, she taught us that too, as far as staying in a routine, because we had a routine when we was kids. You know, she kept us on a schedule as kids as well, on a structured schedule. You know what I'm saying? And that shit really helps. It really does. It really helps. I'm telling y'all, when I wake up whatnot and I do my skincare routine, look at my skin, baby. I have no makeup on except for my eyebrows. Stop playing. I have no makeup on except for my eyebrows, baby. And my face is clean, clear, and under control. Stop playing with me, okay? People can talk shit all they want. Yeah, I got this little one mark. That's from getting my cheek pierced, okay? We all do impulsive things in our life. And I guarantee you I can nitpick every single last person that did an impulsive bullshit in their life. It is what it is. We ain't perfect. I hate when people try to nitpick and point out shit. When, baby, your closet dirty too. Stop playing with that shit. Stop playing with that shit. Your closet still got dust in that shit too. You ain't dust that shit out. Even if it's clean, you ain't dust that shit out. Okay? It's still dusty in there. Make your own sunshine. Okay? After I got myself situated this morning, I looked at myself in the mirror, y'all, and I was like, excuse me, y'all. Ooh. I was calling myself stupid. And the reason I was saying that, let me show y'all. Let me give y'all an example. Oh my God, girl, look at you, girl, look at you, girl, stop playing, girl, stop, you stupid, girl, look at you. Yes, that's what I do, y'all. I just had to give y'all an example. That's what I do. That's what I do, man. Call it what y'all want. But I'm going to need y'all to do something in similarity and tell me if that shit don't work. Tell me in the next video in the comment section and tell me, girl, that shit ain't work for me. I want you to say it. But I'm going to need for you to really try it too. Really try it too. Like, don't sit up there and already think in the back of your mind, this ain't going to work. No, think in the back of your mind, this going to work. This going to work. Do not, and it's not even just with that. We're talking anything in life. Anything in life, do not go at the forefront of it with already a negative attitude. So for instance, the shit that I'm telling y'all right now to do, don't already go, in front of it with a negative mindset. As far as saying, oh man, shit, she a fool. Let me see if this shit gonna work. No. It ain't gonna work, baby. Look what you just said. It ain't gonna work now. We're gonna need for you to say, let me see what she talking about. I'm gonna try that shit and see what she talking about for real. Don't look at yourself in the mirror and say, man, let me see what this dumb girl talking about. You already done. You put yourself in a frequency already of not feeling that shit. You already put yourself in a vibration of not feeling that shit. Straight up. We're going to need for you to think positively on it. Already walk in front of it with the positive mindset that it will work. This will work. Yo, I didn't go in front of the mirror this morning and say, man, this ain't going to work. Let me see. No, I just did it. I just went up in the mirror. Look at you, child. Look at you, child. Look at you. Don't think about it. Stop thinking so much, man. Stop thinking so much. Start walking on your sunshine for real. Start walking on your sunshine. Start making your own sunshine. And making your own sunshine is just like what I said, bro, sis. It's just like what I said. Getting up first thing in the morning, because it starts in your morning, man. It really starts at night, because if you're mad at night, you're going to be mad in the morning too still. So make sure when y'all go to bed at night, don't be upset. Don't be upset. Don't go to bed upset. Because when you wake up the next morning, those feelings is still going to be dwelling. They're still going to be dwelling around. They're going to be standing around. We're going to need for you to go to bed in peace. Go to bed at night in peace. That way you can wake up feeling refreshed, rejuvenated. Not all those other mental capacity bullshit on your mind from the night before. We don't need that. We don't need that. We send that back to the sender. Tenfold. In Jesus' name, amen. Stop playing. Okay? I woke up today and I made my own sunshine, y'all. Now, mind y'all, it's really shining outside. The sun is really shining. Now, it's cold as I don't know what. It's still snow on the ground. But look at how the sun is shining. Remember what I told y'all about making your own sunshine? Sorry, y'all got to get the white from around my lip. I hate when they do that. That's when you're talking too much. With that gloss on. But for real. The sun is shining right now, y'all. And I feel happy. I feel good. Now, mind y'all, I didn't know the sun was going to shine today for this word of the day. Make your own sunshine, and the sun is shining by coincidence after we just had that storm. Stop playing. I can't make this shit up, y'all. I've been wrote this word of the day. I been had this on my shit. Because every word that I do, I cross out when I'm done. Like the words of the day from yesterday and the day before yesterday. I cross them out and I start with fresh. Y'all see, look at that. As y'all can see, I have them already written down for the next couple days. For the next couple days. I already have them written down. I can't make this shit up. The sun is shining. I've been had that written down. While it was stormy yesterday. Day before yesterday, wind blowing like I don't know what, and I hope y'all always being safe too. I hope y'all stayed safe indoors because it was treacherous. It was treacherous. Okay? I woke up making my own sunshine, y'all. I need for y'all to do the same damn thing. Wake up making your own sunshine. Okay? Life is what you make it. Ain't that right, Mom? You said it best. Life is what you make it. I had to sit on that when you said that. I did. And I sat on that for so long. I sat on that for a long time when you said that a long time ago. When we were talking a long time ago, Mother, I never forget you saying that. And I never thought of it in that way until you said it. Like I knew it, but it was you saying it. You get it? Like how I tell people, it depends on the person who's delivering the message. And being that it was you, it came from you that delivered that message, Mother. It really resonated more. It resonated more for me. Like, you know what? If she's saying life is what you make it. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're right. Life is what you make it. And I'm making mine right now. I need for y'all to make your life right now. Make it how you want to make it. You get it? Listen to the key words. Life is what you make it. Not what Joe Schmo make it. Not what a shorty over there make it. Life is what you. So however way you want to make your life, you better make it happen. You get it? However way you want to make it see fit, you better make it happen. I'm making life happen, y'all. I'm making my life happen for me. I'm letting God take the wheel. I've been letting him take the wheel. I told y'all before how I surrendered. I told y'all before how I surrendered. I need for y'all to surrender. I need for y'all to surrender. Not even just to say, because you got some people, like I said, that don't believe in Christ. So I'm not saying surrender in Christ for the people that don't believe. You could just surrender to your source. Surrender to your higher self. Surrender to loving you. Surrender to making your own sunshine. Surrender. How you gonna do it? How you gonna do it? You gonna start letting shit ride? You gonna start looking at people for what they are, who they are, for what it is? Or you gonna keep making excuses for the same Decepticons that would never make an excuse for you to help your ass out for shit? They'll see your ass drowning with your hand up for help. And they sitting right there pretending that they trying to reach down, but you see how my arm bent? That's really what they doing. They're not going like this. They're going like this. I'm pretending to help you. You get it? I'm just giving you so much to make it look like I tried. I did something. While you like this, helping them all the time. You like this, doing like this all the time. You like that. But they like this. They like this. They got that arm bent. But it's still looking like, still looking like I got my hand out. But you don't see the rest of the arm like this. You don't see that I'm trying to hold your hand like this when I, you know what I'm saying? All of that part hidden. All of that part hidden. And in your mind, you're like, oh, well, they tried. They tried to do something. No. They tried to play your ass like they've been doing. Okay? Make your own sunshine, man. I can't say this enough. You know how people be like, oh, she lying, or she ain't telling the truth, as far as like, oh, she ain't happy, or you ain't living the life like how you saying. Look at the person. And what I mean by really look at the person for real. Like, look, not just the outer demeanor. Look at the glow. Look at the glow. Look at the mouth, the words that's coming out of their mouth. Look into their eyes. Because you can see pain and suffering in somebody's eyes. I know I can. Hell, I can look at somebody for 5 seconds to see that they've been through a hell of a whirlwind in their life. In their entire life. That's all I could do. Give you one look. And that's another thing that I'm going to do down the line, lives, when I start going live and everything, whatnot. I'm going to do stuff like that too. I don't call it reading, because I don't do no tarot as far as readings and everything like that. But I do know how to read people as far as their life. And people call me clairvoyant. People call me psychic. They got their words for it, but I don't call myself certain things like that. I do call myself clairvoyant. I do have a clairvoyance. I do. I can definitely see beyond the veil of people's life. Yes. I can attest to that with just confidence. I'm not tooting my own horn, but anybody can come in front of me and I'm going to tell you about yourself. I'm going to tell you about yourself. And it might not come out pretty. It might not come out, soft and butterflies and rainbows and cookies and candy and sugar and spice and everything nice. It ain't going to come out like that now. It's going to come out the way that nobody ever told you. Nobody never gave it to you like that. Now, mind you, I still know how to deliver messages without actually making you feel like a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? I know how to be respectful, put it like that. Is ways to be able to have assertiveness while still being respectful. You get it? I don't like when people try to be assertive, but you disrespectful. And then you think you looking at somebody like, well, hey, I'm saying it like this because this is how you need to hear it. No, you're being disrespectful with it. It's a difference between being assertive and respectful and being assertive but disrespectful with it. Don't come at me trying to be assertive, but you disrespectful out your mouth. Now I ain't even gonna hear what the hell you gotta say. I don't even hear it. It went out one ear out the other. It went past me like a freight train. I don't know what happened. Put like that. Mug gonna be like, did you hear me? I don't know what happened. That shit went past me so fast. Say that again. One time. Hold on, y'all. Sound like somebody right here by my window. I had to double check. Sound like somebody hit my window. I be telling y'all, when I be talking and I be coming on these messages it's like little stuff be happening. Whether the phone glitching, whether I'm keep having sniffles, whether I'm hearing noises, like it's just always some kind of spirit trying to mess with me while I'm doing these videos. But we put that behind us in the name of Jesus. We bind that, send all of that back to where it came from. Thank you, Lord. Let's keep it pushing, okay? Make your own sunshine, like I said, man. Can't nobody do it for you. Nobody's gonna do it for you. Even if they could do it, they ain't gonna do it because they trying to make themselves, be in an alignment of fixing their own life. You know what I'm saying? They trying to make their own sunshine happen just as well. So for somebody to try to hold your hand in the process while they still are drowning a little bit, people ain't doing that shit no more. People is not doing that shit no more. Okay? It's like basically every man for himself now. Every person for themselves to make their own sunshine. Okay? That's what's going on right now. Basically, if you can't make your own sunshine, I'm not about to be that codependent for you to help you make that sunshine. You get it? That's what's going on nowadays. I'm not going to be that codependent for you. Okay? I'm not going to be the one that come at the forefront of you and got to be the people pleaser, or I got to be up in your face and everything to make you feel good and whole and wholesome. I'm not doing that. Those days are over. I'm going to need for y'all to do the same thing. Them days are over. Okay? The people pleasing days, the days where people need your energy, they need for you to be around because they don't want to face their shitty life. We going to need for y'all to say, enough is enough. Time is up. Your time is up. Your time been up, but we just kept lingering around because we still try to see the good in people. But now, time's up, man. Game over. And my little flip boys, game over. Stop playing. Make your own sunshine. If you don't, no one else will. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm also teaching my kids to do the same thing. I'm teaching them to never need nobody, never want for nothing. Make your own sunshine, make your own life, make your own existence. And don't think for anything to follow the grain of everybody else. One thing about me is I teach mine how to be their own individual person, how to fight for themselves, how to go against the grain, how to be a leader, not a follower. And that's why we make our own sunshine over here, baby. We don't look for every Tom, Dick, and Harry, and Joe, and Schmo to try to make something happen this way, because we know it ain't going to happen. So that's why I teach my kids struggle. I teach them humility. I teach them it's okay to not give a damn. It is what it is. And I teach them that people, the whole world going to talk about you. Oh, well. You get it? Oh, well. I have a 16-year-old daughter right now. When she was in her fucking 13, 14s, when she was younger, she was already basking in being herself. She was already basking in being herself, man. I had parent-teacher conferences where the teachers is telling me that this girl is ringing bells in schools, you might as well say. Metaphorically speaking, this girl is a trendsetter. Stop playing. My daughter is a trendsetter at an early age, man. She don't care what nobody got to say about her. She wear what she want to wear. She dress how she want to dress. She does what makes her feel good. And I teach my kids that. Do what makes you feel good, as long as it's not disrupting nobody else, it's not harming nobody else, it's not harming you, it's not disrupting you. None of that shit. You just being different. You just doing what you like to do. And I tell them, embrace it. Because guess what? You might have other people that gravitate. You're going to have other people that be like, well, damn, I don't feel so bad of being myself too then. I don't feel so nervous or shy of being who I want to be and dressing how I want to dress and wearing my hair like I want to wear and doing what I want to do. I feel good about that now because she make it look so damn good. I'm telling y'all, make your own sunshine. It will correspond with everything else in your life, man. You're going to feel like a brand new being. You're going to feel like a brand new individual. I'm telling you right now, I can't make this shit up, man. I cannot make this shit up. And I have my days. We all do. But if you could dig into yourself and do things to make yourself feel good, that's what it's about. Because people ain't going to do that for you all the time. And that's what we call codependency. People that try to look for other people. And what if them people don't even want to be bothered? They in their own shit. They got their own shit going on. But you got to be the one always bothering, calling them and everything because you can't stay in your own self. You can't stay in your own energy. Hell no. I thank God that I have my energy that I have because I love basking in that shit. I love it. That's why it's so important to love yourself. So that way, when you're away from people, you love your own energy. You love being in your own vibration. You love that shit. You basking in it. In fact, it's like being gone and coming back home and you can't wait to come back home to your clean, nice house and your own sanctuary. That's how it feels. You can't wait to get back to you and to loving yourself again. Like, damn, I never get away from these people. God damn it. Ooh, I can't wait to get back to my own energy. That's how you feel. Make your own sunshine. Let me go. I'm into over 40 minutes. Y'all know when I get going, I get going. Didn't even barely take a sip. Let's take a sip, baby. Okay. God damn, that's good. Y'all click them buttons. Y'all already know what it's hitting for, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share these videos, man. Later on, I'm going to have my phone lines open. You already know, Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. We're going to have our phone lines open today. Even though it's a holiday, we're going to still have them open. It don't even matter. If you want to talk later and you want to support your girl, check me out later. I'll have the information in the description box, the link or whatever the case may be. Okay. I already gave y'all that garlic butter Cajun sauce. I already gave y'all the recipe on my last video in the description. If you didn't check that out, check that out. Really good shit. Yeah, and like I said, make your own sunshine, man. Don't look for anybody else to do that shit for you. It's gonna be very hard for you to get through life. It is. You're gonna always be disappointed because people will fail you. That's just how it is. They're gonna fail you. Okay, they're human. They're not perfect. So when they fail you, don't be disappointed. Okay. Click them buttons, y'all. It's a beautiful Monday. It's cold out. Bundle up if you're leaving out. If you're staying indoors, enjoy your day. Relax. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out.